I got a question because I asked you earlier if you're a vegetarian. You said no, but also you have this like crazy intense passion for animals.
Yeah, it's weird. I know.
Why? Because I'm the exact same. Like I love animals. I'm the same as Graham. Like, you know, a little spider gets inside, I'm going to catch it and, you know, release it outside. I'm not going to kill it, squish it or anything like that. Very passionate towards animals. I love all kinds of them, but I still eat meat. Like, what's your justification for that?
I don't know. I don't know if I really have a justification other than like I'm a product of my environment and I grew up eating meat. So like, I don't know. It's kind of just like I'm used to it now. And in the back of my mind, like it does bother me. But currently, I guess I'm just not in a position where it's like there's enough of a replacement that I'm like, ooh, like available all the time. Where it's like if I crave something because I've grown up with it, then I didn't eat. I don't feel good about it, but it's also like if it's that hopeless feeling too, where it's like if I don't eat meat, will they stop killing animals? Will they stop doing the factory farms? No. Right.
That's
so then
how
it's
I kinda
just like
feel, too.
it sounds like an asshole thing to say though. So it's like I don't like saying it.
Yeah.
But I also like
if everyone collectively says, all right, we can all shake hands and agree we're not going to do this, I'll be a part of it.
Right.
But if it's just me and it'll continue regardless, I'm like,
that's
okay.
such a tough,
I also
like,
don't think
ethical
that,
argument.
It is.
Yeah, it
I
is.
agree.
It is. And I totally get people being like, well, I do it just for me so I feel better about myself and like what I'm supporting, what I'm not supporting. And I'm totally for that. I think that's awesome. One day I would like to switch to where it's like if I know my meat's coming from an ethical source, I think that's really cool. Like if they have like a hunter, he goes out and he kills a deer and you buy meat from that hunter who killed a deer because there was too many on a reservation or somewhere. Like I would love to switch to where it's like I'm only helping the environment and nothing is going to waste and all that. I don't know if I could ever get to that point or what service you would even use for that. But I think that kind of thing could be like a much better solution.
Yeah, it's just
But,
like those 30-day chickens. Like that's so sad. They just grow up to just be like,
Yeah,
or the
it's
ones,
so sad.
what was it? The male chickens get killed instantly. It's
oh
so
yeah,
sad.
yeah.
But that's also what we say. But if, let's say we went to the grocery store and those eggs were double the price or that meat was double the price, how many people are actually going to choose that with their wallet as well?
True. But also at the same point, it's the same argument as everything else. It's like me choosing to buy the more expensive one is not going to stop the cheaper
because the
ones
other
from being
option is
produced.
still there.
Yeah, and it's also a tough situation because it's like if we all collectively just stopped eating meat, that would put so many people who have ranches and land out of business. And you might think like, well, good, but they're also the people that often grow the crops. And it's like, well, you're not going to eat meat. What are you going to eat? The plants. But if they can no longer afford to maintain the land that the plants also grow on because the animals are probably it's more lucrative to sell cattle and stuff, then you also don't have a place to grow plants. So I think what really needs to happen is that the government needs to step in and have more regulations on like humane
the rights of the
production
animals.
of like the meat, where it's coming from, the facility, to make sure the animals are taken care of, not overproduction. Like I just think there needs to be more government regulation. I don't think that pressure should fall on the individual consumer. But it's hard to
I agree.
find any movement on that because you can't just say let's not eat meat, because right now is currently like the whole farming industry. That's the more profitable market, and then you don't have places to grow plants if that's the alternative. So it's like
Have you guys heard about the monopoly on crops?
No.
So there's an entire YouTube video I watched, and basically these companies that make the seeds for crops, they have like a IP on the seed. So they sell the seed to a farmer. The farmer plants it, they grow a crop, but the farmer cannot replant that seed or replant seeds from that crop because that company had genetically modified that seed to be able to grow faster, better, more yield. They have to rebuy the ability to be able to plant it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that's weird.
So I didn't know you could have intellectual property on genetics. So
That is crazy.
yeah. So
Wow.
I don't know. Just another. They'll always try to control something.
I've also read that like with the plants that are genetically modified to grow faster is that they're not as nutrient dense because they didn't have time to mature and get all the nutrients out of it. So they're actually not as healthy as like the original plant for you. So that's like another weird thing
Right.
Yeah, that
to
is
think
weird.
about. It's like, do you want it fast or do you want the health benefits, like the full nutrient value?
That's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, that's the point of the
so-
organic, non-GMO, whatever.
food. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why people say, like, I don't see a difference. I don't taste a difference. Like, it's not in the taste. It's in what it's, like, doing to your body. That's not like it's harming your body. You're just not getting as much nutrients out of
Right.
it.